Hey, what's up everyone? I'm back. First video of 2021. Hope you guys will check out the last video I put up. I know it's been a while. It was the first part of the Gene Pelt documentary series. That is a tokusatsu related video. Hope you guys will check that out, especially if you're fans of Japanese Spider-Man, that you'll check out that video. Link will be in the description below or somewhere here on this video. But today we're going to be going over some Power Rangers news. Now this is stuff that broke almost a week back now at this point, and that is Power Rangers leaving Netflix. So this is an article from the Illuminati. I'll go ahead and link it in the description below for those of you that want to go ahead and check that out for yourselves if you want to read over it. But I'm just going to go over a little bit of it here. As you can see here from the title, Power Rangers is leaving Netflix on February 1st. So it says, today is a sad day for Power Rangers fans as it has recently been revealed that most of the show will be leaving Netflix on February 1st. So far, the only seasons of the show that will not be leaving are Mighty Morphin, Ninja Steel, and most recent season of the show, Beast Morphers. Every other season of the show, including spin-offs such as VR Troopers, and that also includes Big Bad Beetleborgs, will be leaving Netflix on February 1st, and so far it is unclear whether or not they will be coming back at some point, or if the series could be moving to another streaming service such as Tubi. Now, I wouldn't call them spin-off shows because VR Troopers and Big Bad Beetleborgs just kind of existed within their own kind of universe. They never crossed over with the Power Rangers. The one that was a spin-off show was actually Saban's Masked Rider, because we saw that I believe the main character's name was Dax or something like that. I can't remember his name now. It's been a while. So I know somebody will correct me in the comment section below, but as we saw, he first appeared in a 2 or 3 part Power Rangers episode, and then Saban's Masked Rider started up on its own, basically. So we see here, continuing the article here, with every other season of the show, including, let me skip that there. Right now, things aren't looking great when it comes to fans being able to easily watch Power Rangers. Netflix was the only place fans could easily watch the show besides buying the DVD releases. As of right now, it seems like the only option to watch the older seasons of the show is to buy the DVDs, and a lot of fans probably won't be able to invest in buying 27 seasons of the show on DVD. So as we know, they're talking about the Shout Factory releases, and as you can see here, this is the Shout Factory website. Yeah, you know, seasons 4 through 7, you see their price tag of $9.99. Seasons 8 through 12, which is $139.99, and then we have here seasons 13 through 17, another $99.99. Now, of course, there is some seasons like this, you know, these sets of seasons, you know, 15 apiece if you buy them separately instead of buying them in collected editions, but that usually ends up costing more. And DVD is really the only format, physical medium, outside of VHS way back in the day that Power Rangers has been released in, outside of this 25th anniversary set, which was Blu-ray. But this was only for Mighty Morphin, and as you can see here, this was sold out. So it leads one to think, is it going to end up on another streaming service, or could there be plans to potentially release these previous seasons on Blu-ray? My guess would be probably not, unless Hasbro says otherwise. It's not to say they can't do it. It's not to say that they won't do it. I'm not sure if that'll be anytime soon. I would think that if they are going to do that, they would do it like this, right? In chunks like this, kind of how Shout Factory initially did it before starting to sell them single like that. So we see here, right now the most popular theory is that these seasons could end up on the streaming service Tubi, which already has a lot of Hasbro's properties on it, and they also have some seasons of Super Sentai on there. So it seems Power Rangers would fit right in with the service's current programming. Yeah, that would be a good, I think, viable option. I think those things go together very well. People get a chance to see the Japanese versions of these shows as well as the American. Why not, right? It seems to go together, right? Like peanut butter and jelly. But I won't read the rest of this article here. You guys can check it out. But that pretty much sums it up there. No word yet from Hasbro what they plan to do with it. Nothing. You know, could it end up on Tubi? Maybe. It seems like that would be the best fit for it, but no word from them yet. And if they already have other properties, if they're on there, you would think that that would be the next logical step, right? Just go ahead and put Power Rangers on there. But until we hear from Hasbro, we won't know for sure. It would really be a shame, though, if for whatever reason they decided not to put any of these older seasons up on a platform like that, right? put them up on a streaming service. I think that would be a total missed opportunity. So hopefully they will end up putting it on another streaming service so that people can continue to watch and get excited about these older seasons and get into some of the lore here of Power Rangers. It'd be a shame for that to go away, but we'll just have to wait and see what Hasbro does, right? So on to the next thing here, which is this Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Complete Comic Book Collections. Now this is something that's got a lot of people excited. Boom Studios has gone ahead and done this Kickstarter campaign to give fans of the Boom Studio comics, specifically the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers comic book series, not the Go-Go Power Rangers series, because those are the two series that were running side by side. This is just for the Mighty Morphin side of that, collecting the first 55 issues. And these are going to be like hardcover editions of those. So basically omnibus versions of the Boom Studio comics, but in hardcover, as you can see here. And there's a lot of incentives for this. It's got a lot of people excited. As you upgrade the tiers here, you can see they have Mighty editions, Morphin editions. As you go up, let me go down to the actual tier list so you guys can get a better view of this. You see it comes with just the hardcover book here, which it looks great. Let's be honest here. These look fantastic. I tend to like hardcover more. I think this is a smart move by Boom, creating these exclusives, because for the time being, I mean, we have to assume that these are just going to be online exclusives. I mean, if they do well enough, maybe Boom will decide to go ahead and print these and sell them, sell them at bookstores and comic book shops and things like that. But for now, we have to assume that they're just going to be these online Kickstarter exclusives. You see here, as you go up, it comes with a slipcase, then the other collected editions, they have the box and all that. These look really nice, and as you can see, look, these are going to be limited to 500. So this is what's going to make these, especially for Power Rangers collectors, this is what's really going to make it worth it for them, these limited things. Because even if they go ahead and decide to print these, right, if they decide to do a run of these outside of Kickstarter, they're probably not going to come with all these added extras that they're offering with Kickstarter. So that's what's really going to make them stand out. And then you have, tiers where they're books that are going to be signed by some of the former show actors. So I'm really interested to see what happens with all this, right? If they end up, because I'm probably going to get some, not going to lie, probably going to go ahead and invest. But for a lot of people, these Boom Studio comics, this was basically the best thing Power Rangers had going. Outside of the more recent Beast Morpher series, most people were not impressed when Saban took control of Power Rangers, back when he took control with Samurai, and the movie got kind of mixed results. The only thing that the general consensus, at least with Power Rangers fans, seemed to be that the only thing that was consistently good was these comics. So now people are getting them in these beautiful hard cover books, and this this format is great. For those that didn't want to sit there and collect each individual comic, well, guess what? Now you don't have to. You can just invest in these hardcover books, and you get everything from issue 1 to issue 55. Obviously, the further up the tier you go. So I think this is great. I think it's smart. We'll see what happens if they end up printing these outside of this, but the Kickstarter stuff is really what's going to make it really unique. These are going to be sought after because of the extras that they come with specifically. So what do you guys think of all this? What do you guys think of Power Rangers leaving Netflix? What do you think of these hardcover editions of the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers comic books from Boom? Let me know in the comment section below. And until next time, you all know how it goes. The hunt continues.